the release for Throne of Liberty is near, as they have launched their final test. I haven't launched it, but they've launched the signups for it, the applications for it. It's only for Korea though, so don't get your hopes up thinking you can jump into a VPN and jump in and do the final test. This is something that you have to be there in person to take place of, and it's only going to be on 2 days. So I'm going to go over the details for that right now, but if you want to see it for yourself, I'm going to show you how to get there. First, you want to go to the tl.plaync.com website. I'll have a link to that in the description. If you go over to the menu I just clicked on, and you click on the Korea section, this is on the left, click on that, it'll translate the page and go over to Korea. Click on that menu again, and down here at the bottom it'll say final tests. Click on that final test part and it'll take you to a new page. On this new page, we'll translate this to English. It'll tell you when the application period is, when they're going to announce who can participate in the test, and where it's going to be at. That is a very key element there, that there's a place. So the application period is going to be from 26th of Thursday to February 12th. So if you're in Korea or surrounding areas and you can get there, I say sign up, see if you can get there. I'm not sure what the requirements are for having an account. There is a list on there we'll go over and see. So it doesn't say anything about not being in the country, but I feel like just because it's local that they want you to be in the country. It says the main character of the world is a player. We have walked We've walked the path by watching, listening, and thinking so that more people can enjoy it. One last step towards the world. I invite you. So this is like one last step towards launching. And we have a list of like their milestones that they reached. You can see where it says 2020, 2021, 2022 when they did their announcements and testing in Korea, and then the global announcements, the 2 global announcements they had here. The final test and then it's launching is next. Here is the sign up periods here, January to February. February is going to be announced, and then the winners can select one day, which will be the 21st on Tuesday or the 22nd, which is a Wednesday, both of these in February. And then they'll have to go to the NCSoft R&D, which is Research and Development Center in Pangyo. There's a map view, you can see where it's at. You can go there if you want to. There's an itinerary that they have going on. They're going to have like an open keynote welcoming everybody to the test and talk about Throne of Liberty for a little bit, talk about what the play section is going to be about, probably telling them what they want them to look for, what they want them to try to break and do and stuff like that. And then they're going to be testing out these certain elements, the tutorial, the codex play, local events, and raid system. Now I'm not sure what the codex play is. It might be a translation error. I think it could be like the phone, while playing like from your phone and stuff like that, but I'm not really sure. The people that get to go to the test will get a RTX 3060. Now it says it might not be this brand, it might not look like this, but I think that's pretty cool. Those things run about $300 on the MSRP on the low end, so it's kind of cool that they kind of get paid to test the game instead of just having them go there to test it, as we've seen with many tests going on, network tests and all this other stuff that's happening. People just sign up for it and it's free testing. Their reward is getting to play the game. But this one, they're actually giving these people something for taking the time out of their day to go and test the game, which is pretty cool. And they say there's also going to be TL souvenirs provided for those people also. So I'm kind of curious. You might see those on sale on an auction site or something like that. Some Throne of Liberty authentic souvenirs. So there's a Throne of Liberty guide here for what they expect people to do when applying. It says the rules for recruitment says you can participate with your own PlayNC account. You can apply for participation once per PlayNC account. And if you're born before January 26, 2003, you can apply. The final test basic rules are your information and application information must match. So you can't be trying to get around the system by throwing in some fake address. They're gonna check your ID and all that stuff. Only final test winners can participate in the test. Those who have lost or deleted the SMS invitation cannot participate. So they're going to send it to you on your phone, probably like a little invite. During the test, mobile phones cannot be used outside of the designated space. So that's one of the things that I was thinking, that the Codex Play might be part of the mobile phone experience, because they're going to have the purple where you can kind of stream from it to your phone. So I wonder if that's kind of something that they'll have going on there. So it is not possible to move to a space other than the designated place during the test. So you're not going to just get up and walk away. Maybe to like the bathroom you can probably go, but during the test you're there. You must enter before the start of the event, and you may not be able to participate after the start of the test. So I'm guessing this is saying that like if you come in late, you're not going to be able to jump in. So you got to be there on time. Violation of above may result in expulsion, and tests may be canceled or changed depending on circumstances. So they find like a bug like Blue Protocol did recently, and they might have to push it back a little bit. That is something that can happen. And I'm not sure if they're going to just keep everybody the same, where they have to move their dates around, or if they're going to just let everybody keep their winners. So there are quarantine guidelines, which is further signifying that this is some place that you're going to be in person. It's going to be conducted with a mask worn in accordance with the quarantine rules. Of course, if you have a fever, you can't hop in. And if you're confirmed to have COVID, you can't hop in. And then you'll be asked to go home if you're not wearing a mask or anything like that. And I'm assuming when you go home, then you're not going to get whatever rewards that they were saying they're going to give you for being part of that. I haven't seen what the application looks like because it is something that you have to be there to do. That button, that red button right there, will take you to the application page where you sign up and sign in. As far as the release date goes, I think it's going to be in like June. The last test that they showed us, the internal test, was about 3 months ago. So if we say like another 3 months in between these, then the release date would be like in June, maybe end of May, I'm thinking. But what are your thoughts? Are you still excited to play Throne and Liberty? Like it seems pretty cool. We got some examples of some gear here. It looks like some weapons. I'm pretty excited. Always fun to explore new worlds and play new games. Thanks for watching. Check out this video I'm going to have on the screen here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.